Hi all, my name is Samail and welcome to my YouTube channel DevOps with Samail. So in this video I will be covering shell script. This is the second video of shell script and this is going to be series for shell script video, and this is related to DevOps only because I am not going to cover with full details, but whatever really needed for DevOps, those things I am covering for shell script. So today I'll be covering the few things in this video. So in this video I'm going to cover what is Shebang in shell script and what is variable and how to use this variable. So let's get started. First thing, we should know what is Shebang in shell script. Shebang in the sense that is like hash and exclamation. So this is a special sequence of two characters at the very beginning of the shell script file on Unix like operating systems. So on the beginning of the shell script we should mention this particular shebang. This is the very good way to use it, so that I'll let you know why we should use this particular thing, and you should use this in the products and in your company's environment. Everyone is using these things. Okay, so it's including Linux. Its purpose is to tell the system's program loader which interpreter should be used to execute the commands within the script. So which interpreter? So on my previous video, as I said, like there are different shell is available: C shell, K shell, Z shell, bash shell. So these all the shells are available. So which shell my script should be executed? So we can mention that on in the shebang only. So on shebang I can mention, hey, while executing this particular script you should use this particular shell. So how to write this? Let's write it over here. So let me create some script name. I'll give this one is shebang, right? I'll say shebang.sh. I'm giving any name. Here I can mention hash and exclamation. So this is called the shebang. So after this shebang you can mention what interpreter you want to use for this particular shell script. So here I'll be using maybe bin bash. What I am giving instruction that this particular interpreter is available under /bin/bash. You just need to use this particular thing to execute your shell script. Now here you can use any shell script or any command, you can use it. I can use uname-a, uptime, ls, so anything I can use it. Okay, so this is called the shebang. So in some other cases also you can mention, maybe you can say if you have Python over here instead of bash, so you can mention Python also. So what this particular script is going to do, before running this particular all commands, it is going to run first load this particular Python. It is going to run on this particular bin Python only, but as in our case I should be run what, bash or shell. So I'm telling use this bash. So this is a shebang. This is called shebang, and you should write on the first line itself of your shell script. Okay. The next thing is what I'm going to cover, variable. So a variable is a character string or name used to store a value in a memory, which can be a number, text or output of a command. Variables allow users to store, access and manipulate data within the shell script. Okay. So what is variable? Variable, it is telling you temporarily take that particular value into the memory of Linux, then you can use it on later purpose. So I'll be giving this particular good example for this so that you can understand very easily. Okay, as of now let me run this particular shebang. I need to give execute permission to this particular thing. Let me give that, then I can run this particular script. So whatever I have given, it is giving me output as expected. This is the ls output. Okay, now let's go with variable. How to use the variable? Okay, as I said, variable is like temporarily store the particular content on the Linux. Let's try to write some variable over there. So I'll use, okay, let me create another file called variable.sh. Here I'll say first I need to mention Shebang. Okay, and this Shebang is the interview question as well. Interviewer is going to ask for this. What is this? Why to use? Okay. Next, I can define a variable now. Okay. Suppose I can define variable name equals to maybe my name Samail. Okay. Now this particular variable I can use many times because it is going to store in his memory first, and that particular stored content I can use many time over here. So if I am using this one name, then it is going to give me this output Samail. So this is the beauty of variable. So it is storing Samail as a variable, where name variable. In name variable it is storing my name Samail. So how do I use it? So let's try to use this. If I am mentioning echo maybe my name is, then how do I use that particular variable? To use that variable you have to use dollar and that variable name. Okay, here what it is going to show me, it should show me my name is whatever name. So in name is here. So first shell script is going to look name. Where is name? Name. In name what it is stored? It is stored Samail. I should see this my name is Samail, and this echo command to print the output, that nothing else. Okay, let's try to run this and let's see if I am getting that particular output or not. Let me give execute permission over here and let me run that variable. Okay, what I got? My name is Samail. I didn't get any variable name, even though I have used their variable, but I didn't get any variable name. I got the exact output. Okay, now this name I can use anywhere. Okay, let's use somewhere else also. Then I'll say echo any name. That boy name is again slash name. So here also it is that boy name Samail. It should print Samail also as well. So I can use many time as per my requirement. Okay, can you see this? That boy name Samail. It means I can use many times now because I mentioned. Now the beauty is here is like, if I want to change this name, I need to change only one place. I don't need to change other place because it is coming with here only. So if I am changing over here, maybe DevOps, now it should print DevOps only. Okay, let's save it and run it. Variable, can you see this? My name is DevOps, that boy name DevOps. It means I just changed in one place, it is reflecting everywhere. So in production scenario case, we need to use that variable maybe multiple times, maybe 100 times. So that time if something changes are there, I'll be changing in one place in the variable section, and rest it will be automatically updating. So that is the beauty of shell script. Okay, so this is the end of this video. If you liked my video, please subscribe, like and share. And if you have any doubt, you can comment on my videos so that I can clarify also. Thank you all. Bye bye.